So, who's hungry for some rich and comforting homemade beans? Today, you're gonna learn how to prepare a delectable Mexican bean recipe that will soon become your family's favorite. Hello, my name is Miguel Romero, and today I'm gonna guide you through a simple yet rewarding process of creating fresh homemade Mexican beans. Whether you're a professional chef or starting your passion for cooking, learning this true authentic recipe will add depth to your cooking portfolio and introduce you to highly popular dish of Mexican cuisine that is appropriate for any occasion. In this delicious homemade dish, I'm gonna walk you through the following steps. I'm gonna show you the little ingredients that are needed in order to go on. Then we will cook the beans perfectly tender. And last, I will give you some excellent tips on how to make the recipe based on your own taste buds or to satisfy the members of your family. Now that you have a sense of what's ahead, let's move on to the first step, gathering the first ingredients to the recipe, which as you can see is not a lot. According to Rainbow Plant Life, these are the ingredients we'll need. 1 cup of dried pinto beans, and for these ones you gotta soak them overnight and drain them. 1 chopped onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 jalapeno chopped, 1 teaspoon of cumin, salt and pepper to your own taste, and for the last one you can either do 4 cups of water or chicken broth. As Diana Kennedy notes in her seminal work, The Essential Cuisines of Mexico, traditional Mexican bean dishes often feature a combination of pinto beans, onion, garlic, and cumin, which basically with those ingredients you can have the basic beans of every household in Mexico. Now that we've gathered all the necessary ingredients, it's time to bring them together and start cooking. Let's move on to the next step, where we'll simmer these flavors into a delicious and authentic Mexican dish. To cook the beans, follow these simple steps. For the first one, you gotta put the boiled water or the chicken broth and all the ingredients into a large pot. Bring to boil. Once you add the ingredients and it's boiling, you gotta reduce the heat to low and simmer for 1 to 2 hours. So you gotta keep moving the spoon around the beans so it don't get stuck to the bottom. And once you see all the flavors are mixed and the beans are tender, you can reduce the heat. With our beans cooked to perfection, the possibilities are endless. Let's explore creative ways to customize the recipe and make it to your own. Take your beans to the next level with the following simple and delicious ideas. For a meaty kick or for the meat lovers, spice the beans with pork belly or crispy bacon to add the richness and smoky flavor and meaty flavor. Spice it up. Many home cooks on all Many home cooks on all recipes have shared their own variations of Mexican bean recipes, often adding ingredients such as diced tomatoes and green chilies for extra flavor. For a fresh finish, you can add a splash of fresh lime juice and some chopped cilantro for a better crisp finish. All these tips will let you personalize your beans and introduce you to some creative twists in this homemade recipe. In conclusion, today I walked you through the simple yet rewarding process of making homemade beans from scratch. We talked about the main ingredients, the step-by-step process to cook, and some advice on how to customize your recipe. I wish this recipe becomes one of your kitchen favorites and you have the pleasure of serving it to your family and friends with its rich flavors. And it will be a favorite go-to for many delicious meals to come. Buen provecho.